After experiencing the pain of several failed relationships, I found myself thinking, love sucks. Why risk getting hurt yet? Another part of me was curious. I wanted to delve deeper into the meaning of love, to understand why it holds such significance. I wanted to move beyond the fleeting euphoria and uncover the essence of true love. Thus began my quest. My aim was clear: to comprehend love through extensive reading, hoping that this understanding would shield me from future heartbreak. As I immersed myself in numerous books on the subject, I attempted to distill my findings into video. However, despite my efforts, something felt lacking. The wisdom I had gathered seemed idealistic, detached from real-world application. It was then that I turned to Stoicism, a philosophy that prioritizes practicality over mere theory, for a fresh perspective on love. Here's what I discovered through that lens. Make sure to watch until the end of the video for a special insight that could transform the way you view love and its role in your life. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth together. 1. Understanding the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, encapsulates a fundamental Stoic principle in the following statement. Our chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control and which have to do with the choices I control. When applied to relationships, this principle reveals how much of what affects us, particularly in matters of love, lies beyond our control. Take, for example, the intense euphoria experienced when interacting with or thinking about a loved one. Many mistake this feeling for love itself, leading them to chase after it in a cycle of fleeting relationships. However, true love requires this initial phase to evolve. Rather than falling in love repeatedly, we should strive to grow in love. This euphoric feeling, though, is not within our control. It arises spontaneously, influenced by psychological factors. Recognizing this, we can redirect our focus towards something more substantial: becoming a virtuous partner. This entails understanding ourselves and our partner, practicing empathy, active listening, and being fully present with them. By doing so, we gain a deeper understanding of what it truly means to love, enabling us to nurture and develop our love. For me, this realization prompted a deeper introspection into my past wounds and biases from previous relationships. It would be unjust to project these onto my current partner. While there is inherent risk in trusting again, as Stoics, our duty is to fulfill our nature and strive for goodness, regardless of external outcomes. 2. Practicing unconditional kindness. Stoicism has often been misunderstood as advocating a rigid, unfeeling attitude. If you Google the word Stoic, the first definition you'll find is a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. However, those who delve into Stoic philosophy discover a profound misconception in this definition and the reputation it implies. While it's true that Stoics endure pain and hardship, they do not do so without acknowledging and working through their emotions. They endure because they believe it is the right thing to do, aligning with their nature. Through reflection and introspection, they believe their actions can make a difference. Consider Marcus Aurelius' reaction to the betrayal of his trusted general, Cassius, who declared himself Caesar. Marcus did not let his feelings dictate his response. Instead, he chose to act with integrity. He refrained from speaking ill of Cassius, ordered his capture without harm, and forgave all involved in the conspiracy. Marcus reflected on this experience in his journal, recognizing the shared humanity. Even with those who wronged him, I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same, and possessing a share of the divine. Similarly, when faced with the pain of betrayal from past partners, we have a choice in how we respond. We can choose to feel sorry for them, decide on the role they will play in our lives going forward, and focus on our own healing and growth. Ask yourself, are you capable of showing kindness to your partner only when certain conditions are met? Or are you committed to loving them wholeheartedly, regardless of circumstances? Practicing unconditional kindness requires courage, especially for those with wounded hearts. It is a transformative journey of self-discovery and healing, where we rediscover the inherent goodness in people. 3. Embracing space in relationships. Learning to give space in a relationship is crucial for its growth and sustainability. Despite the depth of our love for our partners, establishing a sense of independence is essential. Epictetus offers valuable insight on this matter. When you are delighted with anything, be delighted as with a thing which is not one of those which cannot be taken away, but as something of such a kind as an earthen pot is, or a glass cup, that, when it has been broken, you may remember what it was and may not be troubled. What you love is nothing of your own, it has been given to you for the present, not that it should not be taken from you, nor has it been given to you for all time. But as a fig is given to you, or a bunch of grapes at the appointed season of the year. But if you wish for these things in winter, you are a fool. So if you wish for your son or friend when it is not allowed to you, you must know that you are wishing for a fig in winter. So how can we give enough space in a relationship? Firstly, we must recognize that our purpose in life is not solely to live for our partner. Our true purpose is to contribute positively to the world through our work. Whether we are firefighters or freelance writers, we have the power to make a difference. In relationships, it is common to lose sight of our own priorities, especially in the early stages. However, it is important to avoid this pitfall. We are here to impact lives until our final days. Secondly, we should cultivate a daily practice of gratitude. It is likely that both partners contribute in meaningful ways to each other's lives. Expressing gratitude helps us realize that these acts of kindness are not guaranteed, and fate can change at any moment. While things are going well, and as long as we have the fortune of being with our partner every day, we should cherish these moments and be grateful for them. Rainer Maria Rilke, the Austrian poet and novelist, captured this sentiment beautifully in his book on love and other difficulties. I hold this to be the highest task of a bond between two people, that each should stand guard over the solitude of the other. 4. The path to self-knowledge. Seneca once remarked, "It's a sad fate for a man to die too well known to everybody else." And still unknown to himself, this sentiment is echoed by Rumi's words, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." Whether from a Roman playwright or an Afghan poet, the message remains clear: self-knowledge is essential, especially in matters of love. As the initial excitement of a relationship fades, minor disagreements can escalate into significant concerns. We may begin to see our partners in a different light, with interests diverging and once endearing traits now feeling incongruous. In such moments, the instinctual response is often to conclude that this person is not the right match, leading us into a cycle of seeking that elusive honeymoon phase in every relationship. However, questioning this impulse can lead to profound insights. By stepping back and observing our thoughts, we can start to understand the underlying reasons for our feelings. Stoicism teaches us that rather than creating something new, we should focus on removing the barriers that prevent us from expressing our natural kindness and love. In this process, we uncover our true selves and confront our biases. Getting to know oneself is a lifelong journey, and it is not a simple task. However, perhaps the greatest gift we can give our partners is a deep understanding of who we are beyond societal niceties. A journal can be a valuable tool in this endeavor, aiding both you and your partner in the journey of self-discovery and mutual understanding. And this is my last message for you. A call to personal discovery in love. Rather than cite statistics on rising divorce rates, I invite you to introspect and explore your own curiosity about love. Are you eager to embrace love, or do past hurts make you hesitant? Whatever your curiosity may be, take note of it and embark on a journey of personal discovery. When we stop viewing love as automatic or controlled by external forces, we can begin to understand its true essence. Real love involves continuous learning and growth. If you truly love someone deeply and sincerely, perhaps the greatest gift you can offer is the light of knowledge and personal development. This contributes to a relationship that has the potential to endure a lifetime. While the story of Romeo and Juliet is captivating, imagine how much more meaningful it would be if Shakespeare had written about their life together after the initial passion faded. What challenges did they face as a couple? How did they navigate raising a family? True love transcends the initial euphoria. It is a commitment and a promise that lasts a lifetime.